What's up, guys? It's a little late tonight. It's almost 9:30. I had to make this video when the shop was quiet. I tried taking some footage earlier. All you could hear in the background was banging, air hoses blowing. It is what it is. So I came back tonight just to show you guys this awesome build that's going on. We're building what I think is gonna be probably one of the coolest builds we've done so far. This is gonna be an RMZ based chassis, the newer chassis, with a 500 two-stroke motor stuffed into this. We're gonna call it the Zilla 500R. Our customer Alberto, he actually sent me this crazy rendering, which was amazing. It was just really cool for me to see, I guess, a drawing or a picture of exactly what our customer wanted. That was cool. So we're gonna try to do renderings like this in the future for some crazy builds. I think it's gonna help a lot in the design process, and it's gonna help our customers choose their parts. I've also got a couple clips of when I was actually welding the motor mounts into the frame, so I'm gonna insert that into this video too. It's really just starting there. Obviously went from there to powder coat, but to kind of skip over the basic stuff, let's get into this video, and you're gonna see from where the build really does start once it's powder coated. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna flip the camera around, I'm gonna stop talking, and we're gonna show you this build. I'm gonna show you the parts we chose on it and go from there. And again, guys, subscribe to this channel. At 50,000 subscribers, we are giving away a full trike kit. I mean, it's a $6,500 value if you wanna get technical. If you're not into trikes, we'll do a big wheel kit. You know, we support two-wheelers, we support quads, we support trikes, so subscribe to this channel. There's some crazy content coming out in the future. So let's get on with the video, guys. Thank you. Guys, this is going to be part one of this build. This is more or less just explaining what parts we chose. I want to give you guys an overview. You know, I want you to see from start to finish on this one. We have the time to do this one now. We're not rushing this one, so we're going to go ahead and just take some quality footage. We're going to do some time-lapse videos as we assemble this, and just get you guys seeing the process. So this is the chassis. Now, we started with a Suzuki Rmz 450 frame. We basically removed the lower tubes in the lower half and replaced it with new material. Obviously, different tubes. We got the different piece up here. We actually plasma cut out all the motor mounts, cleaned those up, got those welded to the chassis. I had to move the head stay up on this chassis just to get this lined up with the motor, being it's a 500 two-stroke. So now I'm actually gonna fabricate my own head stay. And of course, these are just welded right to the frame. That's a direct mount. But yeah, guys, we tried really hard to get this powder coat to match the Suzuki blue that was on this tank cover. And I think it's a wicked contrast between the yellow and the blue. It just looks awesome. So let's take a look at some of the parts we chose. Of course, our billet accessories, sprocket guard right there wrapped up. This is the rear brake caliper mount and disc guard. It's got the removable piece on the bottom. That's basically just a wear item there. So he wanted electric start. So to make this happen, we had to go with the CR500 motor, and we were adding the Pantera electric start. We had decent luck with this on the last build. It comes with all new wiring. So he basically sends you the full wiring harness with the charging system. You got your stator and your stator mounting plate. Very well thought out kit. The machining is real nice on it. I mean, honestly, it's a really nice piece to be going on there. So Alberto wanted an Electron Carburetor. I think these things are awesome. I don't have too much experience with them. I have ran a lot of key and carbs in the past, but we're gonna give it a go with this thing. A few of my customers, such as Mark Rich, he actually ran this on one of his YZ builds, I believe, and had great luck with it. So Boyson case covers, so clutch cover, got the rod valve set up here. Regina gold chain. Now this is where this build gets to a whole other level, in my opinion. I'm not going to tell you guys how much these were. You guys can do your homework on that, but just imagine the cost of the full Olin suspension package. I mean, this thing is going to look sick. It's going to handle awesome. It's going to have insane performance just with the suspension on here. You can just see the anti-stiction coating they put on the fork legs. It's unreal. Very nice anodizing. I'm a machinist. All I do is, you know, dream about making cool parts, and just being able to see the craftsmanship that goes into these, it's just awesome. Ironically, these fork protectors here where the fork guard actually rubs right here, these are just about the same color as the chassis. So that is pretty damn cool. I think that's really gonna pop on there. Got a hose kit. I'm not sure how I feel about the blue. It's a little bit darker. We may have to switch out to black hoses. We'll see what happens with there. I'm gonna get with him and see what he thinks. Bolt kit. We have a couple different ones to choose from just in case. OEM kicker. So we are gonna have a kicker as a backup. This is an OEM clutch cover from Honda. So this is gonna get stripped along with the engine cases, the other covers, the cylinder. It's all getting powder coated a special color that he actually chose. Thumb throttle conversion, Renthal bars. I'm sure you guys saw that already in the background. Yeah, guys, that's just one table of many. I packed this thing with parts today. Tim and I got all the parts laid out and organized. So let's take a look at some of the drawings. All right, guys, so here's a rendering that Alberto actually sent me. I was blown away when I got this. I've been in business for 15 years. I've done hundreds and hundreds of builds. I've never had a client take the time that he has and just show us exactly what he wants. I think it's absolutely awesome. He has some mad Photoshop skills. So you can still see the 4-stroke motor in the background, but he did his best to cover this up, put a 2-stroke pipe on there. This is I guess he started with an RMZ that we had built a few years ago, and he basically just changed the colors and added some parts on there. But this is extremely detailed. So he sent us basically a layout of all the parts and pieces that he wanted. You know, drew arrows of where he wants it. You know, it's pretty cool. So color choices, basically telling us exactly where he wants it. Same deal on this side. Very, very cool. So it's just nice seeing it on here. I mean, you guys can see that it's already coming to life just like that. Right down to the hoses. He wants the old school full floater decal on there. He is very detail oriented, and that's the kind of build we like to do. It's just refreshing to do something of this caliber. And he kind of gave us an unlimited budget on this. I mean, he basically said, this is what I want. Let's total it up and let's get this thing going. And obviously added, instead of the Showa suspension, we went with the Öhlins. He kind of just stepped it up a notch on that. Yeah, guys, it's pretty cool. We're gonna be basically on this thing the next couple of weeks getting it finished up. So we did the same powder coat on the triple tree. So you can just imagine how that's gonna look on there. Of course, it's very similar to the drawing. Got some tape on here. We had obviously pressed the steering stem in, new bearing and seal. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it, guys. I think this thing's gonna be absolutely awesome. Let me know. I have these guys in this time for this video. I'm trying to increase the quality of these videos. Hopefully you can hear me talk better. It should be a little clearer being it has the mic on it, but let me know in the comments if that did any justice. But yeah, guys, we're super pumped about this thing, and we're gonna be on it for the next couple weeks and just getting it completely finalized. We're getting a bunch of builds done before we move, so it's coming fast. We're gonna be out there sooner than we know it. So I will do another update video on the move to Arizona. This build is gonna be, I'm gonna say at least 95% done by the time we move. We're actually hoping to finish it and ship it before we go, just so you can get it faster. If not, it will be held up for another week and brought out there with us. So not a big deal there. We're gonna get it done either way and make sure it's perfect. So anyway, guys, again, 50,000 subscribers. When we hit that mark, and we're just over 30K. When we hit 50, we're giving away a Trike kit. So I'm trying to give back to all you guys that support me. It's absolutely amazing. The comments, the likes, the shares. I mean, it helps us so much. The phone calls we get, I mean, we got phone calls from all over the world, to be honest with you guys. We're using translators and email. We love our supporters. I thank you guys. Just It's amazing. So check out bvctrikes.com. You can give us a call, 518-563-3699. You'll be talking to my wife. She runs the front end of the shop. I'm very busy back here just getting these builds done and getting everything going. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. It's almost 10 o'clock now. I gotta head home and go work on my house, get that thing done, and we're selling our house before we move. So crunch time is here right now. The work never stops. We're doing everything we can. At the same time, our guys have been busting their asses just getting parts out the door. I mean, we're getting full kits done literally in a couple days now. It used to take us a lot longer. I have a team of guys here now, and it's amazing what we've been pulling off. So we're getting our lead times down there. Right now, I think we're about a month out. So we used to have some crazy lead times, but it's getting better. It's looking like in the next, I'd say month and a half, we're gonna be down to probably a week turnover. That's if you guys don't make us any busier than we already are. But anyway, guys, thank you for the support. Thanks for supporting the channel. I will be getting back to you guys in part 2 of this video.